Hi, welcome to my 11th video of the series of videos of old guys, gentlemen flippers. Had to hesitate on that one. Today I'm going to be reviewing Lion Steel, TRE, carbon fiber, and the TRE stands for 3 Rapid Exchange Folder. It comes in a cool box with a wood insert, and you get some tools, and I think you'd only use these if you were traveling somewhere. It's an easy thing. I guess you could even carry that on your keychain. But it's the torque drivers that you need to open this. I think it's a TR6 and TR8, and then some additional nuts, and then also a thumb stud for the blade. Put that aside. So this is the knife. Carbon on one side, or carbon fiber, excuse me, and machined titanium on the other. It's a cool knife. I like it. It's on my top 5 of knives that I own. The blade length is 2.91 inches, or 74 millimeters. The overall length is 6.89 inches, or 175 millimeters. As I said, the blade is Damascus, and it's, the design is called Thor Damascus. Let's take a better look at this. I could look at this design for a long time and not get bored. It's on every surface. Usually with Damascus, you don't get a chance to even see it at the very top. I love it. And it's a pretty good steel. I think it's kind of a stainless, and I think the hardness is about 61, and it picks up a real nice mirror finish. As you can see, I used the KME sharpener on it. The other thing associated with this knife has got the IKBS bearing pivot system. And so for opening, it opens really well. Maybe not as fast as some of the other ones, but fast enough. Closing it is a little hard because I'll show you this here in a second. The clip, which is a good clip, except for one thing, is that the portion here that touches the knife on the lock bar. And so if I am pushing on the lock bar with my thumb in that direction, sometimes I'm bracing my fingers over here on the clip, which is pushing on the lock bar the other direction. So I'm basically kind of doing some sort of weird isometric exercise. So I have to avoid pushing down on this, come up here a little bit higher, and then help pass the detent. And that way, at the time I got to close. But half the time I can close it with just a little flick. The carbon fiber work is really nice, and you can see there they actually put the same style of machining on this side. Very faint, but it's grippy. A nice back spacer, and then this titanium has got a really nice design. I mean, even the pocket clip has this faint machining on it, or the little divot here. I mean, just lots of fun stuff to look at with this knife. I have pulled this knife apart. It does have the IKB system. Now, one of the problems why I think it's not super fast, I said fast enough, but it doesn't just fall. It doesn't just fall, and I think that's because it looks like there's like a ceramic ball in here, and it has to rub against something that has a little bit of a grain because it's Damascus steel. So I think that's the best you can get. I mean, I've tried playing around with loosening the pivot, and And actually, I can loosen it a fair amount more, but then, and then, I don't get any play in the knife anywhere. But right now, it's like perfectly centered. And when I loosen it up to get things moving a little bit more quickly, this knife is pushed to the side by the lock bar. But not a big deal. I still really like the knife. Let's see, good grip, case. I'm looking. I got a little list here. The one-handed closing is a little difficult, but not bad. It might be a little bit pricey. It was. Sorry if I've covered this, but it's about $370, $380. But there's a lot of work in this knife, and I really didn't have a problem spending that much for a knife that looks this cool. It definitely fits the bill of being a gentleman's folder to me. It's relatively slim, and it looks good, and it flips well. Let's do a little comparison in size. My review prior to this was this Gerber US Assist, and it's just a little bit smaller than that. In another review, this is my favorite knife, the Theon's Prinsloo Damascus. And of course, it's but lots smaller. Handle's about the same size. Okay. And so I guess that's the end of the review. So I hope that had some value for you, and thank you for watching.